On June 18, 2023, that was the day when OceanGate launched a commercial mission to the Titanic shipwreck using their submersible Titan. But just 90 minutes later, this mission turned into a horrifying tragedy. The submersible's carbon fiber hull could not withstand the deep ocean's pressure and imploded completely, killing all 5 people on board in the blink of an eye. 2 years later, the U.S. Coast Guard has now released a 335-page report stating that this was an accident that could have easily been prevented. According to the report, OceanGate's biggest crime was that they did not follow modern engineering protocols at all. The manuals were half-finished, and the method of testing the submersible was unsafe. The company continued to use Titan despite previous incidents with it, without proper hull checks. This was not some minor technical mistake, but what is called deliberate negligence. Jason Noy Baba, who is the chairman of the Coast Guard's investigation board, said that the 5 lives lost in the accident could have easily been saved. Titan's hull was made of carbon fiber, a material that had never been used in any deep-sea vessel before. The problem with carbon fiber is that under pressure, it delaminates, meaning its layers separate. Experts had already warned that this material is not reliable for deep sea. But OceanGate ignored it anyway. During missions in 2021 and 2022, cracking sounds like noises were recorded inside the hull. But no one took any action on it. Rob McCallum, who had been OceanGate's first consultant, said that it was mathematically certain that it would fail one day or another. They just didn't know when. OceanGate's CEO Stockton Rush, who was a victim of this accident, was not only the pilot but also the lead engineer and safety officer. This was a mixture of human and system failure. When power is concentrated and there are no checks and balances, the result is something like Titan. The report even states that if Rush were alive, criminal charges would have been recommended against him. His approach was that certification hinders innovation. He deliberately prevented his sub from undergoing any certification. Raising safety concerns inside the company was prohibited. Those who pointed out dangers were either ignored or fired. In 2018, the operations director was fired just because he gave a safety report on the submersible to Stockton Rush. Rush said, "Your conservative approach is against my vision." The message was clear: if you talk about safety, you'll lose your job. Despite being so high-tech, a modified PlayStation controller was used to operate the Titan submersible, and the pilot manuals were completely incomplete. Some sections in the manuals said to be determined, meaning nothing was finalized yet. The operation manuals had only 4 pages for deep-sea missions. It was a joke. But that joke took 5 lives. Additionally, communication between the submersible and the surface ship was through text messages, and that too with delays. Where real-time voice communication is the industry standard, OceanGate didn't install this system just to save money. The investigation also revealed that the company was going through a severe financial crisis. In 2023, employees were told to forego their salaries for some time. They would get them later. The report revealed that Stockton Rush was running the company with his personal funds. As a result, experienced staff decreased, and inexperienced engineers were given responsibility for the complex submersible design. A former director said this submersible was like a high school project, and the team was at that level too. OceanGate's Titan tragedy wasn't merely a technical failure. It was a catastrophic breakdown of leadership, systems, and human stubbornness. Stockton Rush once dismissed safety as useless, insisting risks were essential for innovation.